Heights of Power is one of the most important events in Call of Dragons, where you are basically able to get legendary city skin for your current main troop type, and also through the throwback purchase you will be able to get some throwback legendary skins if you wish, right? Of course, you can easily purchase them by 6 seals, or you have to get to top 10 in the ranking, right? And of course, for the free-to-play players, it's almost impossible to get 40, 35, even 21 million in a one go, right? That's why you should always try your best to basically try to get 6 seals and to get the legendary city skin for your account, right? And yeah, as always, I tried my best to save up as much speed ups as possible in order for us to push for these Heights of Power. This is the speed ups I have, and also these are the resources which I managed to save by farming for 1 month, because I had to AFK for quite some time for my migration. But yeah, these are my resources, these are my speed ups, and here we are having 4 seals which are important, because with 6 seals we will be able to actually get a legendary city skin, right? In the past I got 30-day Dark Tides and 50 days Pearl Palace. So basically, first of all, what we are going to do, at first I'm going to max out my tier 5 troops. You can see here we have tier 5 infantry and tier 5 cavalry basically ready for us to unlock, right? After that, we're gonna start researching Wyverns, tier 5 Wyverns, but until we're gonna do that, of course, I'm going to ask for the title for the research speed, right? If we're gonna get it, it's great. If not, yeah, we got the title, so let's try to, let's one click the research and unlock tier 5 troops, right? It's been a while since I actually got it, and yep, finally we are so ready, right? Because we basically unlocked our tier 5 infantry and we unlocked our tier 5 cavalry. Of course, I'm going to research tier 5 wyverns and other archer troops, which are pretty good in my opinion, especially if you are archer main. You for sure are going to use more archer troops for your lineup, right? Here we are going to complete these quests easily, and let's wait for some time until my alliance members will basically click on help, and I will be able to finish these tier 5 wyverns as soon as humanly possible, right? We have 41 days. My guess is that this won't gonna be 40 days. Yeah, already we are seeing 35 days. Let's check how much. Yeah, 10 more helps and we will be basically there, right? So we are unlocking full tier 5 units, and it's a really amazing achievement for my account, because I can honestly say that it's been a long journey, and this journey have been really fun, especially since we already unlocked tier 5 archers. A different kind of help it became when I got tier 5 archers instead of tier 4 archers, right? We are having like 10 more helps left. Unfortunately, I guess my ally members are, yeah, we don't have that much online, unfortunately, but I think I will not care about these 10 more, because yeah, I have been waiting for such a long time, and of course I don't want to get stuck here. And basically, let's go and let's slowly use these speed ups. Maybe somebody will join later and it will be easier for me to just go and yeah, let's, yeah, I guess 40 days. Yep, we are getting there, right? It's been a while. Finally, we are full tier 5, right? Finally, we managed to unlock tier 5 Wyverns, which will be a huge boost for our gameplay. Finally, I can't even believe that I have full tier 5. It's been a while, more than 1000 days, right? So first of all, let me check how much points we got here. So basically we have 1.2 million points, and yeah, let's check how much speed ups we got here. 3 days, right? Since we have a 3 days of speed ups, of course, I will just start researching this research, because extra Legion March speed for Archer gameplay is really crucial. So of course, I will be hyped to max this out as soon as possible, hopefully until the next KVK will start, which will be in 1 week, right? Until then, we have things to do here, of course, and until I'm gonna move forward, of course, I will ask to have training buff through the title, 10% training speed up, apply, confirm, and yeah, we have 10% training speed up, which means we're gonna recruit our army faster, right? So let's get these tier 5 archers at first, and then I want to get these tier 1 archers to maximum, basically. Let's just do this, and of course we are going to finally transform our tier 4 Wyverns to tier 5 Wyverns, right? It will be epic, because it's been a while since I actually have done it. Yeah, I was waiting for tier 5 Wyverns for such a long time, and I'm super happy that finally it's actually happening, right? So let's go, and let's not waste too much time. Can I increase? Select 26k, of course, it's better. I will click on here. Yep, it will be a small multitasking from my side, which is normal. Yeah, 26k. Click on OK. Yep, my idea is that I want to have only tier 5 archers and tier 5 wyverns, which means basically tier 5 troops, which will be only archers for my open field gameplay, because, well, generally, of course, I will have some infantry also in order for my alliance to get some help from me for some rallies and for some garrison gameplay, but after that, I think cavalry and mages are not for me, right? It's as simple as it gets. That's not for me, basically, and that's why my main focus will always be to unlock as much tier 5 wyverns and tier 5 archers as humanly possible, right? So let's continue unlocking more, well, transforming more tier 5 troops for sure. Meanwhile, we should check how, yeah, 2.4 million points, which is great. Let's just continue like this. We have still quite a lot of troops left. Can I use something else? Yes, I can. Let's move forward. Yeah, basically, I have been waiting for this moment for maybe like 3 years. I don't know correctly, but quite a lot of time, right? I did not really expect that it would come so much easily. I guess I have a good patience. I don't rush. If I have a plan, I love to accomplish my plan instead of just rushing things, which is really normal in my opinion. So yeah, if you want to accomplish things like me, you have to have a huge patience, because without patience, unfortunately, you won't gonna be able to get good points in Heights of Power, because as a free-to-play player, I for sure know that I had to wait for maybe like 1 year to save my speed-ups or my resources in order for me to fully push these Heights of Powers, and that's how I actually got my 4 seals, right? And hopefully I'm going to get my 5th seal pretty soon. Which for sure is going to happen, because I'm pretty sure I have still some general speed-ups left for me, which will be amazing, because let me check the speed-ups. Yeah, we still have quite a lot, right? We still have quite a lot, which means I don't even have to push for 2 seals. I can easily continue saving more and just wait for next Heights of Power, and I will get another last seal. 6 seal from the next Heights of Power, right? So, yeah, right now my main motivation and main goal is to basically get as much archer troops for PvP open field, because for sure I'm going to use 5 marches, right, at the same time, and with those 5 marches, of course, merits are increasing and increasing. So, of course, my idea is to have at least 3 million tier 5 archers, and of course I have 1.5 million tier 4 wyverns to be converted, which will take some time for sure, but let's see, right? Let's see. Let me check if I have more. Yeah, I need to get 1 more million tier 5 troops. Let's go. I think I will do it like this. Yep. I think finally we are able to use the general speedups. Yep, slowly we are going to use general speedups for us, which is really good. Of course, I wished I could transfer all tier 4 normal archers to tier 5. That should be my main goal here, if I will be honest. But let's see, right? Let's see. Here we have a little bit more. Yeah, at least 300k will be fine. For me to basically use the wyverns in a future fights, but let's see, right? Let's see. I can push for even more, because we have like 150 days of general speedups still left. Let me check the points. We are getting closer and closer in terms of points for the 1 extra seal, right? Which is really, really amazing. Yeah, finally, slowly, we are going to get legendary city skin for the archers. Of course, I will wait. Yep, that's 5th seal, right? We got our 5th seal, but until, well, I really want to have all of my tier 4 archers transferred to tier 5, but unfortunately it might not happen right now, right? And yeah, I should for sure get at least 1 full march of tier 5 wyverns. That's my mistake. Let me make that happen for sure. Alright, yeah, 1 more, I guess 1 more, and that should be enough, right? 1 more and that's enough. So, let me check one more time. Basically, we got 5 seals, which is huge, right? We got 5 seals, which is really, really important, which means next Heights of Power, whenever it will happen, of course, I'm going to purchase the legendary archer skin, right? The skin which, well, here, of course, your best choices are the legendary skins, or maybe throwback skin you want to get, right? But always it's best to get current rewards. In terms of legendary hero tokens and fruit box, well, actually, it's not the perfect items to purchase for the seal. For sure, best items from the exchange store is the legendary skins, right? One more topic which I want to mention for sure is which archer skin I'm going to get, right? Well, of course, we're gonna still wait for the defense penetration archer skin, which will happen in December, for sure. But until it will happen, I think Pearl Palace is the best choice for archer gameplay legendary skin. Unit HP bypass is one of the best offensive attributes buffs which you can actually get for your archer gameplay, right? But there is one big thing which I don't like. I just hate how Pearl Palace actually looks. I don't want this city skin to be attached to my account. Purely by the looks. I just don't like how Pearl Palace is looking. I will wait until next legendary archer skin will be available, and hopefully that new archer legendary skin will be way better looking, right? In terms of attributes, we all know what kind of attributes the next archer skin will have. Since we have a defense penetration for the cavalry players, next archer skin is going to have defense penetration also, right? So pretty nice attribute, even if, especially against infantry players. So all the archer players should be excited, because unit HP bypass and defense penetration are the best attributes to actually have whenever you are fighting against infantry players. And trust me, you are going to 90% you are going to be fighting against infantries in open field PvP, which is a pretty good and pretty big indication of what your opponents have. They have a lot of HP and they have a lot of defense. Unit HP bypass is a good choice, and defense penetration will be also a good choice, right? For sure, I guess I would be more than glad to go and push for even more, but I'm basically guaranteed that I won't gonna get 5 million points from these general speed ups. No chance that it will be 5 million points, right? So it will mean that I will just waste some points for my account, which I'm not gonna do it, and I will basically just wait, continue to upgrade these tier 4 units, and in the end, whenever next Hates of Power will be available, for sure we are going to try our luck again, right? Alright, why it's... Yeah, now it's correct. So yeah, that's our Hates of Power push. We got our 5th seal. We are finally full tier 5. And of course, our troops, you can see 2.8 million archers and 300k wyverns, right? Of course, my goal is to basically get all my tier 4 wyverns to tier 5. That should be the ultimate goal, but I will need a lot more speed ups for this, right? And so far you can see these are my troops, and yeah, hopefully soon we're gonna have all the tier 5 archers and tier 5 wyverns without tier 4s, right? So yeah, that's my push. I saved up a lot of speed ups and a lot of resources for this push, and hopefully it was fun to watch, right? And as always, if you like the video, press like, subscribe, share. It will give me more and more motivation when you actually do that. I wish everybody an amazing day, morning and night. We are going to see each other really, really soon. Bye bye and good luck.